Men don't like you instructing them. They prefer you suggest. So learn suggesting, not instructing. Suggesting is feminine. Instructing is masculine. You misrepresent yourself when you are instructing a man instead of suggesting to a man. You are already making him believe that when he marries you, he will not have a voice in the family. I'm telling you why guys walk away quietly. Don't ever dominate the conversation. It's a reflection of a controlling person. Even though you are not, it communicates a wrong side. Are you getting what I'm saying here? So please get this right. We are not saying that when you talk, because you're a free person, you like talking, you like to have your final say. We're not saying that you're a bad person. We're saying that the perception that you communicate will be skewed in the eyes of a man. Because whether you like it or not, by design, men always want to make sure that they have the final say. It is just a feeling in a man. It's something that makes a man feel he's a man. Now, can you influence a man without instructing a man? Women, talk to me. Is it possible? Absolutely yes. The wisest of women use influence. They don't use instruction. Are you aware that you can make a man take a decision that is yours? Sweetheart, I'm just thinking that, listen, we say speak, make it personal so that it can be important. Write that down. When talking to a man, make it personal so that it can be important. The way some of you are writing, I hope you're not going to write a book from this. If I catch that book and I notice it's my points. Okay, so, listen. In gender communication, when you are talking to a man, right? So you want a man to buy a house, right? You don't say, sorry, we need to buy a house. So we need to buy a house. Listen to me, I'm only telling you my mind. This is my mind. We have to buy a house. Me, I'm tired of this house. I'm tired. You need to buy a house now. A man will resent that kind of conversation. But think about this. Think about this. That's why the Bible says, a wise woman builds her house, a foolish one scattereth it down. How do you talk to a man? Sweetie, how are you? Say, listen, you know, I see that your God is really blessing your work and all of that. And don't you think you need more space, like your library, you need more space for your work? And if he's a pastor, I think you need a private place for prayer. Is that okay? Because I see that God is taking you to a higher ground. Listen, in gender communication with a man, when you speak the language of competition, significance, relevance, achievement, you get a man. So that I think it would be very wise. You need more space. And I think by the grace of God, if we're doing something like that, it will also be wise. That will be able to also help me to get a small kitchen where I can do much. There are so many things I want to do for you. Can you see how you are making the conversation more personal, right? That is how to talk to a man. And the man will take a decision to build a house without making it look, and without you making him feel you told him to build a house. Toxic behaviors destroys relationships. Toxic behaviors destroys relationship. The way you behave. And I don't want to start mentioning specific behaviors, but you know people complain about your behavior. Stop fighting those complaints. Start giving attention to them. It was behavior that ended your previous relationship. It was attitude that ended the previous one. Stop blaming the people. There's a pattern. Deal with the pattern and the problem will stop.